What's going on, guys? Bank Robber Games here, more Fallout 3, Tale of Two Wastelands. And last episode when we left off, we completed the Oasis quest, which was really cool. So I recommend going back and watching that if you haven't seen it. In between episodes I did go through our inventory and just change things up a little bit to give ourselves a different loadout, because we've been using the same stuff for quite a while. And yeah, just wanted to change it up. And this episode we're going to be doing a little bit of exploring. If you look at our loadout, you notice we don't have a long range sort of sniper rifle type weapon, so we're going to start the episode off by getting one of those for us, and then hopefully we're going to be completing the quest and getting a new companion as well. First things first, I just want to show off behind Arlington Library. After you change the world state by completing the Waters of Life and the Enclave, get a presence in the Wasteland. Here is a spawn point for them right near the Citadel. And thankfully these ones are actually quite easy to take out. Next to the cars. They do often get distracted by these guys up here. Few safes up there. And these guys always tend to have advanced tester armor on them, if I remember correctly. Or it's just very common for them to have advanced tester armor. Might as well pick up the tri-beam laser rifle while we're here. Even if we don't use it, you can sell it for a lot of money. I'm just going to head up here to get those safes very quickly. A few traps here. Frag mine there. Turret beeping as well, which I did forget about. I'm not sure why our reload was so quick there. A couple of chems, fairly standard stuff. Have a light machine gun on them. I mean to take the beer, but it's not the end of the world. But like I said, we are going to be trying to pick up a longer range weapon, and you want to come over here. We're looking for a petrol station location. And from that petrol station we're going to be able to pick up quite a powerful item. And You might notice underneath that telegraph pole there is a bunch of like hoarding up, and yeah, that's actually a location that you're going to want to visit for something. But if you know what we're talking about, what I'm talking about, or what I'm referencing, don't worry, we will get around to it. It's not something I'm planning on doing just at this moment. I've purposely tried avoiding getting them to make sure I can just give that its like own episode or whatever.
Hey there.
What's the quantum? I don't remember there being anything else here really. I don't think I've ever accessed this terminal. No, it's just for that safe. But yeah, if you discover the disposal, then just follow the road down. Just trying to figure out what that was, this water tower at Fort Bannister. Don't really remember there being any loot. Did forget about this location. There's always these Wastelanders here that are hostile for some reason. Always tends to be a bit of a lower level with not the best items on them, and I have no idea if they're part of anything. Do I? Everything. Sorry, it's Fallout. Gotta loot everything. There's a shack here. Can't be accessed. duck and cover book along with a mini nuke. Quite handy. I think that is actually the most notable loot in this little like, war-torn village. It's definitely like some you know, big battles gone on. It's almost like a Wild Wasteland encounter, you know, with what's going on here and the toaster in the bathtub. The people in that other shack, that was obviously had like a last stand of some description.
Opening fire! Where?
So everyone tends to be low level. From what I remember. Unless it's just like a sign that, you know, people do try settling in the wasteland. For one reason or another, it doesn't go well. I think that is pretty much all the loot. A couple of other items that some people might want to pick up. I thought we were over this. But what we're looking for is the Rockbreaker's last gas. And again, once the world state changes, there will be some Enclave troopers here. Don't know why I'm not reloading. Get some distance so we can dodge some of the plasma projectiles. Should have probably planned this bit better rather than just charging in. Getting quite a few sped up reloads here. It's quite funny. Like I said, I probably could have thought about this and approached this a little bit better. There is also a scientist, and they obviously come up as hostile. But as far as I'm aware, they're put in a fleeing state. I just remember there's something in that. Skip. In the corner. There is this poor soul here. And I'm pretty sure they always have a 10mm SMG next to them. But yeah, here is the Rockbreaker's last gas. And if you look up there, there is a shack, and that's what we're heading for. Can't remember what the 5-axles rest stop is. We came here for a purpose.
Fall back to regroup.
And I missed something very obvious there when I looted them vending machines that I forgot about, and that is there is a nice nickel quantum on top. Just need to remember our way up to the shack now. If I remember correctly, there might be some super mutants up here. I think that's the red ticks on our compass. Why is it always overlords? Would say it wasn't any match for us, but he actually managed to do quite a lot of damage. Up here, there is a sniper shack. Inside this cage, there are 2 unique rad roaches. One's called Jitters, and the other one is called, I honestly can't remember. Fluffy. They are marked as hostile. So if you have any companions with you, they will take them out, which I don't think is very fair because they're not actually hurting anyone. But there is this very hard locked locker. And that does have the victory rifle. Yeah. There's also some other sort of notable loot in here potentially. And I did forget about that on the table. I'm actually going to leave it here. And it's one of the other things that I was pointing out earlier. But like I said, I am going to leave it here. And it's going to have its own episode to do all of that. Just when we least wanted it, looks like there's a bunch of enclave spawning in down there. But if we have a look at the victory rifle, it actually does less damage than a regular sniper rifle, but it does inflict fatigue damage. That's how it's put in Tale of Two Wastelands. In base Fallout 3, it just has the critical effect of knocking down your targets, as far as I'm aware. I don't think it actually knocks them out with regular damage. But in Tale of Two Wastelands, that is the effect it has. It's also much shorter, and I'm fairly certain it fires a lot faster as well. And down here, you do need to be careful. Next to the sniper shack, just down the road from the petrol station, or gas station should I say, seeing as we're in America, there are these super mutants, and one of them does always tend to have a missile launcher on them. It's actually taken me a lot longer to get up here than I wanted to. Nice to take the plasma caster, just because it's worth a lot of money. One nearby. There always tends to be one with a missile launcher on. I can't remember if there's any notable loot down here. And I'm not quite sure why we're in the caution state. But yeah, even though it did take a little while, we are going to carry on with what I originally planned. And we're going to be heading over to the Museum of History. And we're going to be doing another very notable quest. That is very, very fun.
Sorry, I'm on a break. I'll be back in...
We're going to be coming over to Underworld, and I think might as well wait until tomorrow just to make sure. Going to come into Underworld Outfitters just to double check that I did purchase the railway rifle. I'm fairly certain I purchased a railway rifle schematic. Actually, I can check. So we did purchase the railway rifle schematics. Didn't realise our rocket launcher schematics were at level 3. So that might be a weapon that we mess around with in the future. Shop, no. Night circle. Yeah. Should be a character in here. Carol's place, rather. Oh, Mr. Crowley. Sometimes he's in Carol's place, other times he is in the Night Circle.
What the hell did you wake me up for, smooth skin? What are you staring at? You think you'd never seen a ghoul up close before?
And, yeah, if we talk to this guy, Mr. Crowley. He's not the most pleasant character, but he does have a job opportunity for us.
Is that so? Even if I call you a milk-sucking, mutant-loving, water-stealing son of a whore?
And then I think if you do this response, he doesn't have the best reaction to it. Let's double check.
Another human bigot.
Yeah. So yeah, we come back. Just reload our save.
What the hell did you wake me up?
And then if we have the all true except the part about the mutants, the water, and the person.
I like a human that knows his place. Too many of you think we're all just zombies. They don't know or don't care that we're just as human as they are inside. We bleed, we hurt, we regret. And you know what really pisses me off? They think the only way to kill us is to shoot us in the head, like in the old zombie stories, and that'll put us out of our misery. Hey, I know. Maybe you could help me even the score. Not everyone is as sympathetic to ghouls as you are. In fact, some humans are downright bigots. They treat us like zombies, calling us brain eaters and shufflers. Well, I'm gonna make them pay. Before I get into the details, you don't have anything against killing, do you? Well, aren't you the bloodthirsty type? I got this list of people. Ghoul bigots. Real scum. I've only got 4 guys left on the list. Started out with 11. All of them hate ghouls and treat us like we're zombies. They all deserve to die. But it has to be done with a headshot. Just like the old stories, where zombies can only be killed that way. I'll pay you 100 caps for each one, 25 if they die some other way. Excellent. Take this sniper rifle. Here's a list of the guys and their last known locations. Word will get around if Tenpenny's killed, but I'll need proof for the others. Bring me back something personal from each of them as proof. Like a key, a ring or something.
So, when we, right near the start of the playthrough, when we picked up a weapon called Old Painless in the Republic of Dave, in his safe he did have a key, and that is for this quest to do with Mr. Crowley. But we are gonna go and sort of take him out, I think. Yeah, we'll go and take him out before handing him the key.
Yeah.
Like I say, it does give you a sniper rifle. We are just going to use it to repair our victory rifle. Get it to max condition. We look at the quests. We got bring Dave's key to Mr. Crowley. That's the guy that's in the Republic of Dave. Ted Strayer is someone that is in Rivet City, as far as I'm aware. Dukov is in a sort of very unique location, shall we say. And then there's obviously Alistair Tenpenny, who is at Tenpenny Tower. And he is related to a couple of other quests in the game. If you decide to detonate the nuclear megaton, he'll play a role in that. And he also plays the role in another quest that you get access to at Tenpenny Tower. Obviously it's a location that we haven't visited yet, but taking him out now sort of makes that quest easier to complete, so I'm not too worried about him being there. And there's a couple of other things that we can do while we're at Tenpenny Tower as well. There's someone that we need to talk to. It's very important that we talk to them. Not quite sure where to go first. Well, may as well take out Dave, and I can show off what happens basically when you carry out Mr. Crowley's task for him. It did take me a lot longer to get over there than I was expecting. The Enclave took a little bit longer to take out than I was hoping. We don't actually have anything that's silent. Just going to quick save in case. Easiest way I find to do this, regardless of what sort of extra mods you're using, is just by using VATS. Get close with a very accurate weapon, like the sniper rifle gives you, or our victory rifle here. Was hoping that we could sort of sneak out unnoticed, but that isn't the case. You can just give some water to one of the people you can find roaming down around the wasteland. There is actually an unmarked quest here where you can mess with who becomes the leader of the Republic of Dave, but it doesn't really have any major impact to the rest of the wasteland, or have any sort of real rewards for you. It mainly just, I think it does change the name actually to the Republic of whoever you get elected. Let's go back to the Museum of History, turn in Dave's key. So we're just playing it out as if we'd never seen him before. And you can go around and get all the keys and then come back to Mr. Crowley.
Are they all dead yet?
Reminds me of a Ozzy Osbourne song.
Yes, another bigot bites the dust. I'll just take that key, and you can take these caps.
Nice 100 caps. Looking how long this episode has been, like I said a minute ago, it did take me a lot longer to get over to Underworld and get the victory rifle than I was expecting, which is a bit of a shame. So I'm going to wrap this episode up here and then carry on with this quest next episode. It doesn't matter because it is a relatively longer quest, and then there's a bit of exploring that we need to do after, and we're coming back here afterwards anyway to pick up a companion and potentially start another side quest. I haven't decided yet. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode and been enjoying the series so far. If you have been enjoying the series, please like and subscribe for more, and then that way you won't miss out on anything. Also, any mods that I've mentioned throughout the video will be linked down in the description below, so you guys can try them out for yourself. I don't think there have been any this episode, but there will be something down there that I recommend you checking out. But thanks again for watching. I always appreciate having you guys here, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.